A polyamorous woman, which means she has multiple partners or multiple cucks, revealed she has fell pregnant by one of her four partners, one of her four boyfriends. But she says they will all raise the baby as a family. Listen, this is what women want. This is a dual mating strategy that they've been practicing for a very long time. But in this case, I noticed in this picture here, the one on the left with all five of them, she desires to be worshiped. This is the feminist sort of narrative that they're pushing. They want to be the center of attention. She has a couple tattoos there. One look like it's a turtle. But the individuals you see on the left, the guys, they're beta. They're weak. They're soft. They don't have any sexual market value. They can't do better than her. You can already tell. Because if they be able to do better or have another woman of their own, they wouldn't be with one woman. So the guy right there, he looks like he has black nail polish on. The one at the top right. It's just sad, man. And she has a typical feminist haircut. Tori Oyeda, 20 years old from Jacksonville, Florida, lives with three of her four partners. She met Mark, 18, at school and started a relationship with Travis, 23, 2 months later. Also found love with their long-term friends, Ethan, 22, and Christopher, 22. Tori and Chris found out that they were pregnant in May while she got engaged to Travis in July. Wow. Look at these individuals. Look at this female. Below average in looks, has the feminist haircut, overweight, not really desirable. Only ones that she's really desirable is to men who are low-hanging fruit. Their story began 3 years ago, and she has since announced her engagement to Travis in July. Now, Travis is the one on the bottom left here in the glasses, sitting next to her on the couch. And they're all worshiping her. They have one hand on their shoulder and look like they might be the other two might be holding her hand. And she's smiling in glee. And I guarantee you, these men probably ain't even getting the sex like that. They just want to have a woman around. This is sad, man. There are actually more women than men in the United States. But these four individuals would rather get cucked and share a female who's unattractive at that. Tori is in the center, clearly, with all four of her partners, Mark, top left, in a Star Wars shirt, Travis, bottom left, who she's pregnant by, Christopher, top right, and Ethan, bottom right. And here she is. And she's engaged. Now, she wouldn't be able to pull this off with really, really attractive men. She can pull this off with these beta male type of guys who don't know their value and they can't really compete and get any women that they actually want. They're not really desired. So she feels, hey, I can get four individuals to worship me. Despite being in an open relationship, Tori is currently the only one who has multiple romantic partners. However, she says that her boyfriends are welcome to pursue other people if they wish to. She even encourages the idea. Honestly, I would love it if somebody found a second partner. Well, you think these men here can find another partner? Look at this guy. Black nail polish. I mean, he can't find another woman. He's not desirable. Let's call a spade a spade. Look at this guy. That's Christopher here. Like some hills I've eyes type of thing. And here's Travis here, the fiance. You think these guys are desired? Of course they gonna stick with you. And here's Ethan with his hand on his hip like he's some sort of boss or he's crazy. It says they all have their own bedrooms, but her partners swap in and out of her bed each night, making sure each of them gets an equal turn in spending the night with Tori. On the issue of jealousy, Ethan said there are a couple of healthy ways to deal with it, primarily just talking to each other. She has her fantasy. 4 men, low quality, who are not attractive, can worship her. Travis added there always going to be like little moments of jealousy. It does take certain amount of restraint and just getting relaxed. I will say it helps if you know the person. Look at these guys, man. They can't do it. They're sitting around playing cards, hoping and waiting that it's their turn that night. Maybe they have something scheduled. They get to sleep with her. She got 4 different men who worship her, who most likely pay the bills and do whatever she says at any moment. And these guys are just happy. I feel bad for these guys. They can't self-improve. Sometimes you just have horrible genetics. You got to blame your parents. Reflecting on his experience in his current relationship, he said, seeing Tori and Ethan was a lot easier because I was friends with him. Wow. How does this... These guys are desperate and lonely, man. This is sad. And she's just smiling like this is what every woman actually wants, but they just can't necessarily have it. They can have it in a way, but the attractive man will never go for this. These guys are taking pictures. This story has gone viral. These guys should be ashamed of themselves. Masculinity just totally stripped down. Wow. The dual mating strategy at best. But this is what single mothers and a lot of women try to do. They sleep with a guy and then they have a lot of different men to pay their bills, or women in general that take them out to eat, that rub their feet, give them good sex, another guy to fix the car and pay. They have a lot of different men for different things. But she just has gone public with it, and she has 4 guys actually living with her that are down for this sort of ordeal. Cucked out, man. Look at these guys playing cards with this female. Look at this guy. He's the guy with the glasses. He got her pregnant, and he's proposed to her. His glasses ain't even on straight.